Hello and welcome everyone to the week ahead commodity report, where we of course will be reviewing the markets for the week ahead. Now historically, the final quarter of the year from October through to December, that has always been considered one of the most lucrative periods of the year for commodity traders. Based on how 2024 is already playing out, this year should be no exception. A long list of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America, they have described the current economic climate as the golden age of trading. Now, of course, this comes as no surprise, given that the current highly macro-driven backdrop that is fueling one of the greatest wealth creation booms of our lifetimes. It is presenting savvy traders with back-to-back money-making opportunities. Data shows that 1 in 3 people they have turned to commodities to capitalize on the biggest macro themes driving the markets right now. Everything from the de-dollarization movement, which has seen gold purchases by central banks exceeding 483 tons in the first half of 2024, to the global climate change crisis, which is sending agriculture prices skyrocketing to all-time record highs. Alongside that, we have the transition towards green energy and artificial intelligence technologies, which is already starting to play a critical role in supercharging demand for the world's highly essential commodities, such as aluminium, copper, cobalt, nickel, lithium, palladium, platinum, uranium, zinc, and rare earth metals. We have escalating geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, which could rapidly push oil prices back towards $100 a barrel, alongside the November high-stake US presidential election, which is gearing up to be one of the biggest macro trading events of 2024. And just in case that wasn't exciting enough, traders are now on the cusp of being gifted with even more lucrative money-making opportunities as we enter a new era of monetary policy easing with the global pivot towards lower interest rates. This comes alongside growing instability in China's economy, which is forcing Beijing to launch its most attention-grabbing economic stimulus package since the 2008 global financial crisis. The significance of these final 3 factors alone, that cannot be underestimated. That's because China's massive stimulus measures, combined with rapidly rising oil prices, this could very quickly reignite global inflation, and at the same time, when the US Federal Reserve, they are aggressively cutting interest rates. This cocktail of explosive events, traders will not want to miss out on. It is going to be a license to print money and drive market sentiment over the next 80 days from now. In fact, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bank of America, they have already begun preparing their clients for what they predict could be one of the most lucrative periods of the year. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading events so far this year, and you still want to make 2024 your best ever, you've just been granted the ultimate opportunity. There's no question that 2024, it will go down in history as one of the most profitable years ever for commodity traders. It's now the 4th consecutive year that has seen a total of 47 commodities, ranging from the metals to energies to agriculture, notching up a series of back-to-back multi-year and all-time record highs. But make no mistake, this is not simply a buy and hold market. These exciting and fast-moving markets, they are creating the most optimized environment for traders, or as some of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks are calling it, it is the golden age of trading. So far this quarter, we have seen commodity markets notching up spectacular double-digit gains. The week-to-week short-term macro-driven trend we're seeing right now, it can literally be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat and do it all over again. On the topic of macro themes, global monetary policy easing, that has firmly positioned itself as one of the biggest and most closely watched macro trading opportunities of this quarter, if not the year. Looking ahead, attention has now shifted to the European Central Bank monetary policy meeting, with traders debating whether the European Central Bank will follow in the footsteps of the Federal Reserve with a jumbo-sized rate cut this week. As one of the big 3 central banks, this event it is going to be a major market mover, especially as cracks are finally starting to appear in the Eurozone's labour market after years of unexpected resilience. This could spur the European Central Bank to lower interest rates more aggressively and rapidly than previously expected. The long-standing consensus amongst traders was that ECB, they would wait until December before deciding on further easing measures. But weak economic activity data in France, Spain and Germany, that combined with unexpected low purchasing managers index report for the Eurozone, that has changed this view, with many traders now pricing in a third rate cut as early as this week. Elsewhere, UK inflation data on Wednesday, that is likely to be a decisive factor on whether the Bank of England will speed up rate cuts this year to match the aggressive pace of the Federal Reserve and the European Central Bank. Regardless of the outcome, each and every one of these high-impact macro events this week, it is going to be a license to print money, which traders will not want to miss out on. Extraordinary times, they do create extraordinary opportunities. When you consider the full magnitude of events that are currently unfolding, it comes as no surprise to see why commodities, they are everyone's favorite market right now. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the massive trading opportunities so far this year, but you still want to make 2024 your best ever, now is the time to take action. With everything that is currently unfolding on the global macro front, 2024, it is officially on track to be one of the Gold and Silver Club's biggest and most profitable years in our 15-year history. Our clients have made in excess of 6, 7 and 8-figure returns, and we're only in October. To put that another way, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, they've already made more money this year than they made in the entire 12 months of last year. What we're seeing right now is nothing short of extraordinary. It's times like these they make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that's to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to make the final 3 months of 2024 your biggest and best yet, which based on our research, it is going to be another blockbuster period due to all the current macroeconomic events that are unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even 12 months from now. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we have transparently documented through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000, or if you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach, they have already made in excess of 6, 7 and 8-figure returns, and we still have another 2.5 months left to go. All of our clients, they've already been fully briefed, prepared, ready to make the final quarter of this year their biggest and best yet. If you want to join them in making the remainder of 2024 your best ever, go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. So with that, let's go over to the charts here. We'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at here as we go into a new week. Firstly, we must start off with the dollar index. As you know, we were banging the drum on the dollar index, a massive buy opportunity here at the beginning of October, down at the 100 zone here, just prior to China going off on a 1-week public holiday, that it was a huge opportunity for you to build a position at the swing lows here. Of course, the catalyst for that reversal was the FOMC statement when they finally capitulated and pivoted with a rate cut. And since then, the dollar has been ripping. So as you know, we took the opportunity here to build into half a dozen positions on the dollar. So we have 6 trades along the dollar. The dollar right now, again, it's trading back at the monthly highs. It's breaking above the 103 level. In fact, we need to start taking a bit more profit off the table if we break out slightly higher. Whilst I'm recording this report, it's been an absolutely immense move here for ourselves and our clients at the Gold and Silver Club. It's been our biggest position that we've taken into October. We took this into the lead up of the FOMC statement ahead of the Federal Reserve, pivoting with a jumbo rate cut. And of course, the rest is history. Since then, the dollar has been on an absolute tear. With that, of course, we've seen the euro get absolutely smashed. We've also seen the pound US dollar tank as well. Again, we talked you through this great trade opportunity to capitalize on the dollar index here. And now, of course, we have the election, which is only going to be a couple of weeks away now. And therefore, you are likely to see more traders get defensive in their portfolio, sitting in cash, waiting for the result of the election, which will further accelerate the dollar index higher. So we're going to stay in this trade and continue to bricklay and scale out of profits as the dollar breaks out. And now already it's reclaimed the 103 level. So with that, what are we seeing here with commodities? As discussed previously, on this impulse move higher here, where oil prices within the matter of a week, they broke out 1,200 points. This time last week, we were banking 2 trades clean here for a $10 move, 1,000 points per position for 2,000 points in total. You can see normally as you get to the middle of October here, oil starts coming under more pressure, especially as you progress beyond the public holiday which you've got in the USA at the moment. So I just put that on your radar. If for whatever reason, if you've FOMO'd late here into the oil trade, if you've bought it much later, remember we've been buying it back at the swing lows here. We've telegraphed to you and detailed to you multiple times, massive buy opportunity on $70 per barrel down to $65 per barrel. You can go back and watch the reports from September when we highlighted that massive opportunity to you in real time. But there's no way we're going to be buying it at these high levels. We remain long our lowest trades here where we've scaled out of profits, but we keep a core position on here. Those trades are all protected. But again, I would be very careful here, especially considering the overall position that we're seeing at the moment from the speculators in the market. There is a setup here for potentially pressure to come into oil as we progress beyond the public holiday here in America and as we go through the middle of this week, particularly if we start breaking and closing back below $74 and $73 a barrel, then you can't rule out another retest back down towards the swing lows between now and over this quarter. So again, with oil, we're in from much lower. The trades are all protected. We booked a windfall amount of profit last week on a $10 move higher here. I'm certainly not looking to buy or add to the position here. We just stay nicely long the dollar. And of course, we keep our core positions on both gold and also silver. So gold, yet again, is trading very close back towards the all-time record highs. It wouldn't take much at the moment for gold to break back above $2,680 per ounce and then essentially hit new all-time record highs again. This market is certainly not one I would look to short at the moment as it continues to move into price discovery. Gold has broken out to all-time record highs over 35 times in 2024. So for us at the Gold and Silver Club, it's very clear. We just maintain our core position on this market. If we can break out to all-time record highs, and particularly if we can spike higher here into price discovery into the election at the beginning of November, then we can take the opportunity to bank a further windfall amount of profit. Now with silver as well, we still maintain our core positions on this market as well. You can see right now it's at the upper end of the channel. It's consolidating at the moment above $31 per ounce. Again, I'm not looking to buy it at these levels. I just keep my core position on. Equally, if we were to see pressure to the downside, the main markets I'm keeping my eye on right now for any downward pressure here would be platinum if it comes back towards the price swing lows, and also palladium if we were to get pressure taking it back towards the price swing lows over September and August. Those would potentially be big opportunities to add further exposure at best possible price to both of these industrial metals. And of course, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions. Most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven, and artificial intelligence-powered approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and cutting edge artificial intelligence insights to make confident decisions with accuracy and precision. There's a massive gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis, gimmicky technical indicators that don't work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, artificial intelligence-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort. You'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change results, you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive, data-driven and artificial intelligence-powered approach that is never taught to retail traders, only reserved for professional traders in the banks and hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds, where they're buying and selling in real time, alongside the key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision. Further compound this with the fundamentals, the macroeconomics, the capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. Right now, we're in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation that we have seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on these huge money-making opportunities ahead, build significant, life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders, take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private members academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application, and we will get in touch ASAP.